Hello, I'm Meran Cassidy. I'd like to talk to you about your ankle. So here I have a left foot. You can see the big toe on this side and the little toe on this side. And there's the heel at the back. Now the ankle is a very important joint because it allows the weight of the body to be supported in the earth via the foot and the weight of the body to be propelled by the foot. So let's have a look about how that happens. You can see I've popped a little piece of blue in here, and I'll tell you about that bone in a moment. But first, let's have a look at the most obvious bones in the ankle. We have, coming from the big bone, the shin bone, which is one that we can feel in the front of our leg. On the inside, we have this bump, the inside ankle bump. It's called the medial malleolus. And on this side, coming from the narrower outside bone, the fibula, we have another bump. And you can feel them on your own foot, ankle. They're very obvious, these two bumps. Now, if you look in between the bumps, you can see where my piece of blue is, and that's marking the bone that forms the base of the ankle joint, called the talus. So if you look at the line coming from here up, across and down, it's a shape like that that's formed by the two upper bones, and the talus bone sits below, and this is the movement that is able to happen at that joint. I'll show you that movement. Sliding and from the back. So that's the knee bend. Now, when we land, I'll show you what happens in the foot when our foot lands on the ground. Can you see that a spreading is happening? It's the spreading before the springing. Spreading. I'll show you again. I am pushing down in here. I go down, spread, down, down in the bone, spread, spread, spreading back with the heel and spreading in front with the forefoot, the rest of the foot, and the bones are spreading apart. It's the ankle sliding which is allowing this. Do you see how this bone is sliding a little forward? The talus bone is sliding forward in this joint, allowing weight to be distributed to all the way through the front and the back of the foot. Now, if this joint is locked, what happens? My weight goes all, sorry, I've bent back a bit much, all into my heel, dunk, 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 and I lose the efficiency of my foot. My whole foot is no longer taking my weight. I'm predominantly putting my weight into my heel, which means if we look at how big the heel is, there's the joint of the heel. It's the back third of the foot. So if we are not distributing our weight well through our ankle, we're likely losing 2/3 of our foot's capacity to distribute the weight. And this front part of the foot ends up kind of hanging out but not doing a lot of work.